Hello, my name is Tanya Mertz, and I am the Double Reed Professor at the University of Mary in Bismarck, North Dakota. In this video, I would like to discuss and demonstrate the Etude for the North Dakota High School All-State Audition. This year, the Etude comes from the Advanced Method for Oboe Rubank on page 51, number 22. The tempo is marked and required to be played at 120 to the quarter note. I would like to discuss three things before demonstrating this etude. The first thing I'd like to discuss are the mordents in measures 1, 2, 5, 6, 13, and 14. The mordents happen on beat 2 in all of those measures. And those are the symbols that it looks like the squiggle on top of the note. To play a mordent, you play the note written, go to the note above, and back to the note written, all within on that one note that the mordent is attached to. The first two notes will be very fast, like 30-second notes, and then the last note will take up the rest of the space. So for example, in measure 1, I will play beats 1 to 3 without the mordent, and then I will add the mordent in. Now with the mordent. So you'll notice the second time I played it, I added the mordent to beat 2. And so that in measure 1, it's an E flat to an F and back to an E flat. When you play that, you keep the half hold the whole time. You don't use the octave key on the 4th F. And so the mordent isolated. For measure 5, the mordent changes fingerings. The mordent is placed in measure 5 and 6 on the high B. So to execute that mordent, we're going to finger the high B, and then we're going to add the D trill key to it. If we would be starting from a C natural and adding the D trill key, it turns the D trill key into a D. But since we're starting from a B and adding the D trill key, it sounds as a C sharp. And that is the mordent note that we need to go to on beat 2 in measures 5 and 6. I will play measure 5, beats 1 to 3 without the mordent, and then I will play it with the mordent. Now with the mordent. And when I play the mordent, I am using my finger straight, and I'm just grabbing the trill key with the first knuckle of my finger. The second thing I want to discuss in this etude is breathing. There is no natural place to breathe in this etude. We have 5 lines, and we cannot make it through the entire thing in one breath. And if you are playing this at 120, my suggestion is 2 breaths. The place I put my first breath is at the end of measure 8. And then, at the end of measure 11, I take a quick breath. The purpose of that last quick breath is to ensure that I can execute the high Ds in measure 12 and 14, and it also ensures that I have enough air support left over to hold my last note, the G half note, with good tone and vibrato. The last thing I'd like to discuss is the steady rhythm of the triplet. Make sure you keep the triplet steady the whole time, regardless of the articulation you are asked to execute. Do not let the articulation change your rhythm from that steady triplet beat. I wish you the best of luck on your audition this year. To conclude this video, I will play the etude from the beginning to the end. Thank you for watching.